episode 20.
Yeah, that's good.
As you know, we are missing Xavier, the X and the Axcast, but we have Johnny Joe,
That's me.
Tyler, and Jose. So Johnny Joe is here in town for his baby shower. He's having his first baby boy.
Yeah.
And the other guys are just here for him.
Moral support.
More support.
Yeah, moral support.
Yeah. So, how do y'all know Johnny?
Military.
Military?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you, man. He just appeared one day. I can just.
Yeah, I appeared in his family, and I just
He's
did.
just been there.
So basically, he was like a straight like.
Yeah, we kind of just took him in.
You fed him one time. You fed him, and then he just like
No,
just
it was
kept coming around.
Through Bray.
Yeah, that's the
Popped up there one day, and he was there and never
Wait,
left.
what? Say that again. He was where?
At my cousin's house.
Oh,
Yeah,
Through a cousin.
little cousin. You said little cousin?
Through a cousin.
Oh, through a cousin.
cousin.
Oh, okay. I'm about to
He's
say.
a little
cousin.
cousin, though.
Hey,
Well, you
cousin.
might be big, but that's your big cousin, brother.
But what, 6 months?
I want alcohol, guys.
Okay.
That's
Already?
No, I was drinking before we started.
That's cool. That's cool, sweetheart.
Yeah, I forgot to say that. Eric's here. He's still
Hi,
here.
guys.
He's still
I'm
here.
not. I haven't left.
If y'all see, he's still here.
I can drink. I drink all the time. You got some stories about Korea, I tell you what.
You know, so-
Oh yeah, I want to hear some stories about that.
Yeah,
I mean, you,
I wanna hear some stories.
you and Tyler were in Korea, right? You
Yeah.
were with him.
Yeah,
So how was it in Korea, bro?
Korea was a different story, man. That was a whole experience.
Yeah.
So I would say, right, it's better to be out of the States than in the States. So you don't gotta really worry about nothing in the States. Or out of the States, my bad.
Over there,
Yeah, you don't gotta worry about shit.
you gotta in
Stuff.
the States.
No, outside the States.
outside the state.
Other than the only thing you really gotta worry about is the other country police. You know what I'm saying? Like the Korean police.
Mhm.
That's the only thing you gotta worry about. But like, yeah, I feel like in Korea I didn't really have worries as much as I do here. Makes sense. Yeah, but we got a lot of shit.
But ain't in Korea like if you get caught like smoking or some shit like drugs or something, you like it's like death or some death penalty type shit.
I think you're confusing the Koreas, man.
I might be. I mean, Asian is
There's a good
Asian.
and a
I'm sorry.
bad
I'm not
one.
trying to be. I'm not. I mean, I don't know my places. I'm just saying. Yeah.
It depends where you get caught with, who you get caught with.
All right. So let's say you get caught with like the harshest drug. What's the penalty?
It depends where you get caught. If you're on base, you know,
What
it's the
side
military
or-
police.
Oh, okay.
If off base, you know, you're Korean. They got a whole different world out there.
All right.
It's a whole different jurisdiction.
So
Law enforcement.
you're in the military over there, but do you abide by like U.S. rules or do you abide by their rules, like Korean rules?
If you're off base, it's Korean rules. I mean,
You
it
can fucking text
it's
what?
hard. I mean,
Like, not even looking.
Yeah.
For real?
it's
You can't do that?
definitely a hard jurisdiction of who claims who, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard stories over there in Korea where like people would get too f***ed up. Can I say? People would get too f***ed up, right?
You gotta pay $1.
Yeah, we have a square jar, but I
didn't
think
bring
it's just with us. So I mean, yeah, y'all go ahead and
That's
let
what
loose.
you're saying,
Yeah. let
So
loose.
yeah, so pretty much like if you get up, like right, the Korean police they can arrest you, but like they'll pretty much. I heard like they'll f you up pretty much. Like
Hey,
they'll
do y'all
beat
have
you
shows
into
and stuff there? Like, cause I seen like on, like,
shells.
yeah, like
Right.
where they go in concert,
Anyways, yeah. Shells. What do you mean like shells? Like
shows. Like I seen fucking somebody goes over there and meets all the soldiers and they play a little show or something.
oh shows.
Strip clubs. And
Shows?
strippers.
Oh no, they
Strippers that
don't.
go,
You
right?
said shells.
You said shells.
Huh?
Shells.
Shells?
No,
Shells or
I said
shows?
shows.
No.
You said shells.
No, you
I didn't
definitely.
say. I definitely said shows.
Shells.
It depends what kind of shows you're talking
Well, that's my Texas accent. That's what that is, you bitch. Are you fucking making fun of me? I
No,
said
no,
shows.
I don't know. Have you been to a show out there?
No, but they're called juicy girls.
Juicy
the
girls.
Juicy girls.
Juicy girls.
Oh wait,
so,
do you call them that in Korea?
Yeah, that's
So
what they're
the
called.
so the
That's
Korean
what they're
girls,
called.
the reason why they're called Juicy girls, right? Is they're trying to
Juice them up. Yeah,
no,
everyone knows
no. You don't juice them up. No, you don't know. They try to juice you up.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? They try to get you for every penny you got.
I don't understand this.
They attack you.
Yeah.
You be walking
Hey,
on
those
the
are those
street.
Hey,
TikTok
I seen
videos.
that. Yeah, I seen
Yeah.
TikTok
TikTok
videos. And that, like,
videos.
No,
you're
okay, that's
walking down and they're
Thailand.
like
That's
just
Thailand?
snatching you and trying to get you to go inside or some
Yeah,
shit.
it's just like what do
Yeah,
they
yeah.
call it? The red zone or
got
something like
Netflix
that. The
here?
red zone in Thailand and stuff like that.
So continue.
Juice girls.
Juice girls.
This goes right.
Keep going.
Has nothing to do
So
with
I got
juicing.
a one story, right? So
I got one.
me and my buddy were he was a Cap Scout, right? He still is a Cap Scout.
Cub Scout.
Me, him, and then my NCO above me. Way. And so we went to this bar and damn, what's that one place called? It starts with a D. No, Doosan? By the military base, the Air
Osan?
Force Base.
Osan?
Yeah, Osan. We went to Osan.
Osan. Okay.
And we went to this one bar. And my Cap Scout friend, he's still virgin, right?
Okay.
So he was playing pool with this juicy girl. And he had his ass bent over trying to hit the ball. This girl came up from behind him and slapped his ass. He got scared. I don't know why. I would have liked it.
Did you punch her?
No.
I did, but
He was just he
What
was
kind of scared are we talking about?
he was just shy.
kicking.
He's all
Disarmed.
disarmed.
Nah, he was just shy, man. He was just shy. He was all scared. He was like, I don't know what to do. I was like, bro, play pool, bro. Shoot. But
So I'm still kind of like curious of what side of Korea you're on.
South Korea.
South Korea.
Ain't nobody going on
The
North
good
Korea.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. But like, I just didn't know. Like, I mean, is there a West Korea or you know what I mean?
East
Like,
side.
so is everything from North is all South? You know what I mean? Like, so
Hey.
it's South Korea.
That movie with
That's what.
Clint
that's what-
Eastwood.
No, I don't know. That one.
Clint
Yeah.
Eastwood, where he's like, the Koreans are like shooting at him and stuff with their hands and stuff.
No, I was thinking of the interview with Seth Rogen and James Franco.
That was a good
That's
movie.
what I was thinking of.
But they have different Koreans in that, in the one with Clint Eastwood,
Okay.
because they fight against each other.
Isn't that Vietnam?
What?
Didn't he fight Vietnam in that movie? Clint Eastwood? It's a Vietnam
I
movie.
think it was a
You know what
Vietnam
movie I'm talking
movie.
about, right?
Yeah, I think it's
The one with-
Vietnam.
No, it's like where he takes that girl in, and he like takes that kid in.
Dude, that's in Mexico.
El Camino?
El Camino. No,
Man,
they
that was
didn't.
in L.A.
That's
No,
Mexico,
that was-
No,
right?
but like they
Ain't
were
that in Mexico?
actually here, but
I
they were
remember that.
fighting
It was
against each other.
it wasn't the mule. It was
No,
El
it's the one.
Camino.
It's the one where
El
Camino?
like he's about to snitch on them for crossing the border.
yeah.
No.
But then those cartels come up, pull up on
No,
them.
time out. Y'all are talking about a different movie.
What are you talking about?
It's like El Camino. No, Gran Torino.
Gran
it wasn't
Torino.
Gran
El
Not
Torino.
Camino. Gran
It's
Torino.
Gran Torino.
Because it was with
Yeah,
those
because he
Asian
tries
guys.
to give the car
I'm the
away.
one that's talking about the movie. Why are you trying to correct me? He's all, no, that's the wrong movie. That's the wrong movie.
You clearly don't know what the movie is called. I mean, I don't know.
yeah,
They put in
Yeah.
context
Gran Torino.
It's
Gran
Gran
Torino.
Torino.
He gets
They
that.
have the Koreans.
He tries to get that boy to fix the car up. Something.
Yeah, and they're like
Okay,
different
okay,
Koreans and
yeah.
stuff.
See, I think I want
that
to
was
say
some
I
crazy
saw
teamwork
that
right
once, but it was a long time ago, so I don't really remember.
They said Clint Eastwood. I thought like Western.
I know. I was,
Yeah.
like thinking of all the old shit.
I was trying to
and
think of his
like,
music.
yeah.
No, but the mule with Clint Eastwood. That one's a good. That's a good.
That
one
one's
right
good. He bought that Lincoln.
there. Yeah, that shit was pretty clean.
And then he messed with the drug dog, the K9 dude, or the K9 unit.
Gave him some jerky or some shit like that.
You ever seen that movie before?
It's a true story too. He
Word?
Is it based on true events?
he's one of the
It was
like
actual
the
Clint
The trafficker.
It was him.
He's the one that did.
he's trafficked the most pounds of what?
They made a
Was it
documentary.
cocaine in the United States?
It's not a movie. It's not a movie.
It's a documentary.
Yeah,
He used to go through. He would pick it up from El Paso. That's how I know.
And he'll pick it up anywhere, take it across 4 or 5 states, everywhere.
They got thick ass juice girls.
Juicy girls.
I
Juicy
thought
girls.
Gran Torino was the one where like they like murdered his family or some shit.
No, Gran Torino is where they try to get that kid in their little gang.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
part.
okay,
He's
okay,
like
yeah,
trying to
yeah,
like
I remember now.
enter the gang, and he tries to get him out of it.
He tries to get him out of it. Yeah, I remember.
All right, guys. Where were we? We were talking about juicers.
I don't remember.
Juicing.
That,
a while
that was
ago.
a very long pause, so I don't remember what the fuck.
That wasn't that long of a pause. That was like
Well,
2 minutes.
Yeah, it was long for me.
I think I need a cigarette.
Were we? Well, we.
Last thing I remember is he called my son a monkey.
Who?
That is not what happened. That is that is not what happened.
Who called your son a monkey?
He called his own son a monkey.
We were
That's
talking
what.
about gorillas.
That's what.
Why were we talking about
And then he was
gorillas?
like, you know what? Baby's something. And he was
What
like,
were
I
we
was just
talking
looking
about
at the
gorillas
baby.
for?
I don't have a lighter.
Gorillas?
Why were we talking about gorillas?
100 men versus one gorilla. Who wins?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
You got
see.
good ass memory.
Yeah. See, you remember.
Remember?
Fuck your
All right, 100 men versus
Did I
one
leave the torch over
gorilla,
there or what?
and then his baby was in the background. I was like, babies are so weird.
Oh, it's over there.
That's how that context went. I was calling your baby
If
weird
you used context clues.
because I was thinking about monkeys.
Clues.
What happened?
Babies and monkeys.
Babies and monkeys.
That was
Monkeys. And babies.
So how many humans do y'all think could take on a gorilla? A silverback.
at one time or in rounds? At one time, I think
It just
At
takes
least
one to get on his neck. to
5.
hold it.
Because, you know,
5?
no, I say at least like 2 or 3. You
How
get
many are we
one?
sacrificing?
No,
More
watch.
than that.
No, 3. Go for the eyes.
All right. So,
Wait,
hold on.
Oh, you're one of the
So-
3.
So
Nigga planned it out.
here's the deal. So if they have weapons, yes.
No, bare hands.
No.
Bare hands. All right,
No,
look.
we're not talking about bears. We're
Because
talking about gorillas.
we're not fist fighting.
Bro, the gorilla
We're
gonna
playing dirty.
motherfucking grab the first one
Go
and start
for
swinging
the
at him.
eyes. Go from the back. Boom. The other one, underneath. You squeeze.
You're grabbing the balls.
Slang.
Not me.
You're grabbing the balls.
Hey, man.
All right, I'll see where your head's at. All right.
Life or death, you gotta fight dirty. You gotta fight dirty.
All right,
man.
yeah.
And the third, that's distraction. There, you know, RP, but
right.
a win's a win.
Nah, no.
Nah, bro, I don't think so, dog. You got to understand, a gorilla weighs about like 400 pounds, though. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
weigh half
close
of
to-
that. Two of
half
me.
of that.
man.
Yeah, but you don't have the muscle mass of a gorilla.
Yeah, I do. I've been
A
working out
gorilla
lately.
could,
Nah, I've been
a
working
gorilla
out
could
lately.
easily, you know, he would lose, but he could fight a bear. He would lose, but he could fight a bear. A bear would
I don't know,
F you
man.
up, bro.
Bro, you're going
I did
so
it.
off on this shit.
I did the punching machine. I got about 600. It was up there.
Boy,
So,
600.
She
Isn't that weak?
not
Yeah,
on the 900
I thought
level
900
machine.
was the max.
No, not them 900 level machines. These are the older ones. Like in Colorado Springs, you ever heard of the Penny Arcade? Up there, they got the
Is that
old
the shit where you like drop it on like that and it like goes all the way to the top and goes bing?
Oh yeah, like that. Just hit it perfectly.
With the hammer?
You can't smell it. I can hear you.
Carnival and shit. Yep. Carnivals, man.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask y'all, what y'all's serious question, right?
Serious.
What's y'all's favorite scary movie? What like freaks y'all out?
The
Darkness
first one that
Falls.
popped to my head. First
Darkness
one.
Falls is
Even the
creepy
first one that ever
No,
traumatized
it's
me.
Darkness
Jeepers
Falls
Creepers
was
2.
my favorite movie.
Evil Dead.
Jeepers Creepers.
Evil Dead's a good one.
Evil Dead scares the
It's
fuck
not
out
that
of me.
scary no more to me, but when I was a kid, man, that shit freaked me out.
Jeepers
Which one?
Creepers?
Jeepers Creepers. Not 9 years
Part
old.
1?
It was 2 at first was
Part
scary.
2?
No, not 2 years old. 10 like 10 years old. Part 2 was scary. I'm like, that's not that bad. I watched Jeepers Creepers 1. Man, that motherfucker on your ass. You see him dumping bodies and he's chasing you. You running. That's scary.
I got you. See, well, I mean, I'm 30, about to be 35. And so, like, my
How much
scary
alcohol does it
movies
take to get
are
me buzzed?
different from y'all's. You know what I mean? Like,
We'll find
I
out.
used to be scared of, like, Chucky and all that other shit. You know what I mean? Because
Pussy.
back in the day, like there was no
Hey, shut
internet.
up. I
You
used
know
to
what I
be
mean?
out there
Like,
too.
like you thought that shit was real. You know what I mean? But my favorite movie growing up was. It's gonna have to go with like
Land
Chucky.
Before Time.
God damn.
I said scary movie.
That's a
bro.
sad ass movie though. Land Before Time. That was
Yeah,
sad.
it is sad. yeah.
Especially when they start falling down. That's sad.
I never
Hey,
seen that.
Never seen that
you know,
movie?
you have a newborn. You know what I mean? Have you like felt the like effects of like the emotional effects?
What do you mean?
Like you don't like
Feel for him?
Yeah, like no, not feel for him, but like there's like certain things where you just get emotional. Like you know, like back in the day, like me personally, like I was not that type. Like nothing would make me cry, nothing would make me feel sad or nothing like that. But like since I've had kids, or like I'll watch a movie with them and I'll get like emotional. Yeah, like not like that, but I'll be like,
Damn.
what the, you know what I mean? Like that's how I get.
Not really. Certain things, I guess, like more family oriented stuff,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
real family oriented.
Yeah.
But shit like that, even before I had a kid, there was that. It was a real case, the Gabriel Hernandez case.
Yeah, that one's
That
scary.
one, that one.
that's messed
I was
up.
in high school when that happened. And that, low key, I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, hit that.
Hey.
No, that Gabriel Hernandez case really.
that fucked me up. That
fucked
was
me up,
sad.
too.
I have ADHD.
Well, what I can say is that I got 3 boys, bro, and like anything that I watch that has to do with like
Losing,
you know,
or-
kids
yeah.
or like losing. It's like I mean, like I'm not no bro, like you know what I mean, but. Like
Saying
when
he's
it
your
comes to
daddy.
my kids, like dude, like I get emotional with them.
sees
bro.
you as
Hold
his
on, hold on,
son.
hold on.
Yeah,
He
like
can
you know what I mean. Like I get emotional
You're
with
his
them, bro.
son.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you saying that you thought he like you felt
Like,
like, he
No,
was
bro,
your
I'm
He
just
is so
protective,
father,
like, dude, I am a
Father.
I'm a father, but like
Protector.
yeah, exactly. That's the type of person. I am.
protector.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like anybody
Birds
that's
of a feather
around,
flock together.
anybody that's around me and in my circle, like I don't let nobody
Yeah.
with my people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the type of guy I am. You know what I mean? And even and you making fun of me, bro, but I do the same shit with you, bro. You know what I mean?
I know.
Like,
You go
like this
battle
nigga
for
like
me. I know
fights
fucking-
with this, and I'm like, nigga, go. You know what I mean?
Let's go jump him right
Yeah,
now.
let's go.
Right
I'm
now.
not even jump, nigga. Like I'll go get
I'm
him.
very
you know what I mean?
calm and collective. Like there ain't shit that can fucking piss me off. I'm very calm and collective. But if I do get pissed off, you know I get pissed off.
Yeah, I know you do. I know you do.
So
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so
But
how-
I feel like he gets pissed off at the wrong time though. Like
It's all late.
way late. Like this nigga will get punched in the
Come on,
face. I gotta be calm. I gotta be calm.
Gets hit
I'm
by
driving home. I'm all like,
I gotta
fuck
be calm
that
and
motherfucker,
collected.
not working.
You know what I mean? But then like later on, he's like, "Yeah, we gotta do something." You know,
We gotta
let's
retaliate.
stand together.
No, look, see, I'm the type of nigga that you don't because I'm like,
I'm a
I'll
planet.
put you on a hit list, and like a year or two later, nigga, your house is on fire, and you're like, why the house on fire?
Yeah.
You fucked me up like a year or two ago, and you will never see it coming.
wait, so how did y'all meet?
Okay, we've said it on the podcast before, but
So wait, you're not related.
no, we're not related. But
No,
we're-
we just
we're-
like
Well,
we're
they gotta
brothers.
look alike.
We're brothers,
Hey,
but we're not brothers.
You know, we're brothers. You
They
know,
probably
we're
took-
brothers, but we're not related.
They probably
Yeah.
they probably played swords or something.
No,
Yeah.
God.
nothing like that.
I would cut my hand off.
Like
Nah,
talking
no,
about-
no, no,
What sword?
so he is like my cousin Xavier, the one that is on the podcast as well.
Xavier's missing.
Xavier's missing, but they were like best friends. You know what I mean? And so I remember going over there drinking with them one time, and then Xavier telling me like, because I was living in Levelland at the time, and I had that like little 2 acres, and I would go shoot out there or whatever. And so Xavier was like, hey, you know, Eric wants to go out there and go shoot with you. I was like, yeah, tell him, you know, let's go. You know what I mean? And so like not like, you know, we got that night, and then not even like clockwork, bro. Next day he's like, hey, this is Eric. I want to go over there. Let's chill out next weekend or whatever. So he came over, shooting, and then it was just, you know, over after that, bro. You know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
it's not like that. Like, cause Jasmine.
Well, yeah, but the
Y'all
deal
made
is,
love
bro,
or
is that
what?
Jasmine, like, never
Almost.
liked, you know what I mean? Like, she,
We only touch tips though.
yeah. Jasmine, never, but like we would like get together all the time. You know what I mean? But Jasmine's like not the type of person that like she doesn't have a lot of friends. She has a close circle. You know what I mean? Anybody that is in her circle, like she trusts 100%. But anybody that over, that's it. You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah,
true.
That's it.
I don't know.
How many
I
shots
don't
does
fuck
it
with a
take
couple
to get
people
me
too.
buzzed?
Yeah, honestly, we do.
It's like a handful of people.
I would say it's him, his cousin Bray, Jalen, Seth, and Ashton. And
Other
Clay.
I'm
cousin.
almost there.
Yeah.
I'm almost there.
Oh yeah, well of course
But
y'all two.
I'm
Y'all
almost there.
basically like family, bro.
I'm hurt by these words.
I'm not included.
You're
He's
family,
all like,
bro. I was
yeah,
like,
Hey,
so
man,
what
why
it
did
is
Johnny
is
get
this
put on the
guy
hit
and
list?
This guy and this guy.
Yeah, I might
Who the
get-
fuck are you? What's
hey.
your name? No,
hey, I might get put on the hit list, huh?
no, I don't know.
Yeah, he's writing it down right now.
But it does.
No, that's mental.
Don't move
I
back to
remember
Lubbock.
license plates too.
Don't come back to Texas.
Don't come back.
Shit, I'll just throw my
It's too late.
Georgia.
It's too late.
I'll throw my Georgia tags on there.
I'd be like, nigga, last year this fucking car cut me off, nigga.
He's still plotting.
I'm about to
I
ram
know
the
that
shit
car
out.
right there, and then it's a different owner. You know? Hey, bro, this car got pulled over at the house earlier. Like, was it like 2 days ago?
Yeah.
It was Jenna's car, her old car, the
What?
one that she
For
wrecked
real?
and shit. It was her car, bro. Real talk, no bullshit. I looked outside, it was her fucking car, and same wreck, everything. So that's what I was trying to say. Like, if you're holding grudges,
You better check. You
like,
better double
make sure it's
check.
the right fucking person. You know?
Bro, what? That's
It's
crazy.
fucking wild, right? Yeah.
You know, it ain't their fault, like, but it's their fault for being in that car.
You should not. You should not
So you got a grudge against the car. It's the car's fault.
I mean, you shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Should have been driving that car, nigga. Because you're gonna end up in a ditch. I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking hit you. I mean, you think I put a fucking grill guard in front of my truck for a reason? Like,
Yeah.
I'm knocking your ass in the ditch.
So I want to hear more stories about Korea, like real talk. Like,
Yeah.
Like, what did y'all do for fun over there?
Okay, so strippers are out of the question.
Yeah, strippers are out of the question.
Okay, so
Oh, strippers.
juicers are out of the question.
Yes. Yep.
Sluts are out of the question.
No.
I already
Like,
know.
what can you tell me?
So you can't put
The
it in a
nightlife.
girl over there. I
The
got
drinking,
you.
huh?
Okay. What?
It was
They
a
get
lot
some
of
sake.
drinking.
Oh, y'all were
Sake.
drinking
Sake.
there?
Yeah,
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 get some
yeah,
little
yeah.
sake. And
No, it
I
wasn't
drank
sake.
some-
It was
it's
soju.
soju. I like it.
Soju.
Soju.
Sake.
Because
Bro,
sake is
so-
like a wine.
Soju.
Yeah, it's a warm
Hair
wine.
wine. So
It sucks.
soju over there is like $1, $2. Over here is like $10.
Well, I mean, it's free. I've been thinking.
No, soju, bro. I'm telling you, soju is like, it's really good.
It's a vodka
But-
on a
It's
different level.
vodka.
So like
Okay.
it's this right, this size, right? You'll drink it like water, and you'll be fucked up.
It's straight
That's how
water.
bad it is.
It's,
So,
it's
there's-
flavored
It
Don't
water.
will-
visit Korea for the girls, but for the liquor.
Yes.
Yeah.
I also
Bro, we
know
can get some soju over
the
here.
work life in like China and Asia and shit like that. They're very work ethic like that.
They
So
do
there's
work a lot.
people, I know there's guys that work all day long and they'll drink until they pass out. And wherever they wake up, they go to work.
Go back to work.
Go back to work, drink, pass out, go back to work. I've heard there's a documentary out there like that. That's all they do. I forget, there's a special name for them.
Strippers. Liquors.
Natalie's staring you down too.
Wait, how special is this thing?
What about Dang, what was I gonna ask? Oh, what's
Crap.
y'all's like y'all scariest like
What's with
thing
you
y'all
and
ever
scary shit?
Yeah,
like
always
why
done
you-
stuff.
what's y'all's scariest like thing y'all have ever experienced? That's what I'm trying to
I
figure
seen a
out.
ghost.
So encounter or like ghost encounter or like
Real
scariest
life.
thing in life.
Scariest thing.
I would say ghost encounter. Yeah.
Ghost encounter.
Ghost.
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 Boy,
Ghost,
first.
I would dog name Ghost.
Like he wasn't interested. Like he had one family.
Do y'all believe in ghosts?
Yes.
All right, hold on.
I
Next
believe in
one
ghosts. I
there.
believe in ghosts.
Do you believe in ghosts or spirits? Because there's a difference.
All right,
There's a
so
difference.
I believe in all of it.
Hold
All of
on,
it.
hold
Are
on.
you religious?
There's a whole,
No, I'm not religious.
there's
Not
a
religious.
whole
Nah,
thing
nah,
around
I go
that
to
shit.
church.
Yeah, but religion is not going to church, bro.
It doesn't matter if you go to church or
Wait.
not. There's
No,
there's
but-
non-church
there's a
going
difference
Catholics.
between-
No, but
like,
that's what I'm trying to say
religion
though. It's
and, like,
like
church?
no, but that's what I'm trying to say though. Is like religion is different. Religion is like
Are you religious?
It's rule. That I feel honestly. I mean, no offense if you're Catholic, but like I feel like religion, Catholic is a cult. I think it's a cult because you got to follow by their rules, and you follow in man rules. That's what I feel. And I mean, no offense. I mean, it's fine.
Was your
But
Christian?
like me is
Take
I
offense.
I don't like
challenge
the
you,
Bible.
that
The
fucking
Bible
dog.
doesn't tell you to abide by man rules. It tells you to abide by the Bible. You know what I mean?
That's true.
And
Technically, in the New
yeah, but that's
Testament, it
what I'm
says to
saying.
follow
Like,
by
it's
man's
not-
law
but
too.
Christian life is not a religion.
know what I
That's
mean?
not religion.
But it's not like
That's not religion.
in the New Testament by Jesus' law, or not Jesus' law, but in the New Testament, it was saying to follow man's law, but to an extent, because man's laws would be like you got to murder one guy a day. I'm not gonna murder
No,
a guy a day. You know
what
what I mean?
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, but like, but when I say about like not following the law, but so the law
Nope.
the law abides the law abides by the Bible.
Why you fucking hit me?
You're like I'm trying to explain some shit.
Deflected.
You hit him with the.
Okay, yeah.
Deflected.
Disarmed.
So what I'm trying to say, man, is so like I hear what you're saying about like like the Bible says to abide by the law, but also the Bible says to abide by the Bible law.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the law is based off of the Bible. Don't
I know
murder
that guy.
and all that other stuff. You know what I mean? But what I say about following man's law in the Bible, the Bible never says to go and talk to somebody else about your sins.
Do you
It
pull down
doesn't
your
say that.
pants when you piss?
It doesn't say to go talk to a father about your sins. It
To your
says to talk
ankles?
to God.
Yeah.
It doesn't say that if you don't do your first communion, you can't take the body of Christ.
Yeah.
It doesn't say that. You can take the body of Christ. It doesn't say that you have to be baptized as a baby.
I think
it doesn't say that.
I think also where it gets different, like Christians,
Mm-hmm.
all Christians or all Catholics are Christian, all Baptists are Christians. But they're all.
But it's
But I
different,
know
though.
because Catholics believe in Jesus.
Who's the
God,
hoe?
But
Wait,
they
I heard
believe
that.
in the
Who's the
church.
hoe?
Because
Who's
like
the
how
hoe?
they said,
I'm not the hoe.
Jesus made Peter
He ain't a hoe no more.
start the church, spread the word. How I spread it.
Yeah.
Am I a hoe?
It definitely got lost
There's a
down
question
the
mark
trail.
on it.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Wait,
there's
time
certain
out. We're
things,
talking
like,
about
I'm
Jesus.
Catholic.
Stop.
I go to church. I did my sacraments.
And I did too. Like I
But
said, I
then,
grew up in
then
Catholic
the
church.
previous pope, he was like he blessed. He did blessings over gay marriage.
Huh? Yeah. Go ahead.
He did blessings over gay marriage. I don't have nothing against gay people.
I don't either.
You do what you want to do. Don't push it on me.
Yeah, but
I could
exactly.
care
As long
less.
as you don't feed it down my kids.
Yeah, I could
You
care
know what I
less.
mean? Like I don't care. You know
But
what I mean?
I also didn't really like. He was like, "Oh, go ahead, you can marry whatever." But I'm like, "Well, technically,
So no.
You
So
can't. You can't.
he did not
Who?
say that.
What?
no, he didn't
said
do it.
what?
That it's illegal in the church.
I missed
He
everything.
gave blessings.
What happened?
He was like, and he didn't
that
allow
part.
it in the church, but he was all right with like he said like,
Who said it?
You can do it out in like legally.
Yeah.
But in the church, no.
yeah, I know that.
okay.
Yeah, he didn't because he can't fucking change thousands of years of the fucking.
Of something that's
That's been
it's
set in. Yeah.
yeah.
Of course, there's other popes, especially back
talking about gay
in
marriage.
fucking
Is that what this
17,
is?
1600s when these popes were having
What are you trying to say?
freak offs. You know,
we're getting political.
All right, yeah.
We
hold
are
on.
getting
back it
old
up.
people, yeah.
Back it up. Back it up.
We're getting political.
Okay, let's go back to the main question I said.
All right, so
Right?
main question.
What's your most
Are
haunted
Korean
experience?
girls that way?
No, that's
What?
not the question.
Nobody wants to know about your scary stories.
What's y'all's
Oh,
most?
yeah, you
Okay,
do
go ahead,
that,
go.
What's y'all's
Okay,
most
okay.
haunted experience?
All right, haunted experience.
Oh, we were talking about Jesus.
All right, so when I was
Just a little boy.
5 or 6 years old, or when I was 4 years old, my
little
grandmother
boy.
died. My grandmother died at my grandpa's house in the house.
Yes.
All right, and so like maybe a year later, we move into the house on Baylor, the one that my mom lives in.
You
moved over there.
live in the. Oh, okay, no, I understand.
So we moved over there, and I would always have dreams of seeing my grandmother in the corner of the room. I would always have dreams of her being there, you know what I mean? And so there was one night when we barely moved over there to the house on Baylor. We barely got all my stuff in. I was sleeping on my bed, and I wake up and I keep hearing protect Adrian, protect Adrian. That's what I'm hearing in my head. Protect Adrian, protect Adrian. And I'm hearing it like somebody's right next to me. And they're saying protect them, protect them, protect them,
Adrian.
protect them. Yeah. And I'm hearing that over and over. And I get up and it sounds like my mom. And I'm looking around and I'm like, Mom, you know, I'm looking for her, you know, like, Mom, where you at? And I keep hearing protect her, protect Adrian, protect Adrian, protect her. But then, like maybe like not even like a couple of seconds into it, I hear, get him. And like the voice that I was hearing was like a deeper voice, like a darker voice. It wasn't my mom's voice no more. It was, get him. You know what I mean? Like that. I kept hearing that, bro. I jumped out of my bed and I took off running to the back of the house and I laid down between my mom and my dad, and I kept hearing that voice in my head, bro. Kept hearing it, couldn't hear it. Kept hearing it all fucking night, bro.
Damn.
And that was the scariest thing that had ever like happened in my life.
I don't know how many shots I took, but I kind of broke.
No, fuck that. That sounds scary as fuck.
John is like, I never
the
mind.
voice, right?
Huh?
Wait, so I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but like, what was the voice? Like, do you remember?
It
Was
was
it demonic?
all right. So at first it sounded like my mom.
Can you reenact it?
Well, I can't sound like my mom.
How you gonna
You
sound
know
Well,
what I mean?
okay, you're right.
I just
What about-
really-
what about the
I already-
voice?
I already said it. So like at the beginning, it was saying, "Protect Adrian," in my mom's voice. Protect
Yeah,
Adrian.
yeah.
Protect him. Protect him. Protect Adrian. Protect him. Protect. That's what was being repeated. That's exactly how it sounded.
And so what
And
was
then
the?
not even like 2 or 3 seconds later, when I was asking, when I was looking, because I was looking around, and it's like, Mom, because I thought she was in the room. You know what I mean? And not even like 2 or 3 seconds later, get him. Like it just got deeper and it wasn't a woman's voice. It was like a deep
So,
voice. Yeah.
so what his wife told me yesterday is, if someone calls out your name, don't answer them,
Yeah.
because it's most likely a demon trying to call you out. And that I ain't gonna lie. Yesterday, that shit freaked me the fuck out.
Don't they
I
have
got
videos on that?
goosebumps. I got fucking, what is it?
They have videos on that. Like the ones that Mafka, like the other people.
Yeah, like I know what you're talking about.
Skinwalkers. Skinwalkers. Skinwalkers.
Nah, that
I
shit's
ain't,
scary,
like,
bro.
I live
me
by myself.
personally, I've never really experienced anything like that crazy. I heard a lot of stories. Only thing I remember is when I was younger, in our house that we used to grow up in. It's an old house. We moved in there when I was about 2 years old. And everybody was talking about a little girl in white dress. Then one of my cousins, or one of my dad's friends, a little boy, there's a back room. And we have that one. You go, you open this lift to get to the crawl space. We all know the crawl space, you know, my dad goes under there, whatever. But right there's baseball cards, trophies, old stuff, Tinkerbell, you know.
What's Tinkerbell?
The little spinning bitches, the ones you wind up. You fucking
Spinning
spin.
bitches.
It's not the one with
The
the
music
wings?
boxes.
Yeah,
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 you know
yeah.
what I mean.
Oh.
I thought Tinkerbell was
And,
the little bitch with the wings.
That exactly what
The
it
same
is.
thing.
Yeah, same shit. Yeah.
But-
Is it really?
yeah.
He,
I'm
I seen
Google that.
like I was going to the restroom, and I seen like it was. So I've seen like years later after this, brushing my teeth in the restroom. So it's the restroom and then the back room, and then the hallways goes like this. So you gotta go to the hallway, restroom, hallway, back room.
Yeah.
Brushing my teeth, white thing passed by. Fuck. Start brushing my teeth again. Boom. I see it and it stops right there, just standing there looking at the back room. I look and it goes.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
You look?
But the little boy,
It's like a shadow, right?
no, like you could.
I wouldn't want to look.
It wasn't like a shadow. It was like it was there,
Yeah. yeah.
but it wasn't there at the same time. You know, how, like when you're like at work today, I was working. I could have sworn I see someone walking, and I looked and it passed by a pole. No one was there, so I'm like, maybe it was just. And that's what it kind of was. I was like, it was there, but it wasn't there.
There's a ghost at his work.
But that little boy, I don't know who he is. I gotta ask my dad and mom.
Ignore me.
And he was just in the back playing by himself. I guess all the kids were doing
I
whatever.
play by myself.
You play with yourself or play by yourself?
And he just blood curdling scream, like screaming for help.
Bloodline.
He runs. Everybody's like, "What happened? What happened?" He's like, "The little girl." And what are you talking about? And we go with. He was like, "The little girl. She's in the closet."
Who was saying that?
That little boy.
Oh, okay.
He's about 6-7 years old, little boy.
Little girl.
So we go to the back. He's trying to get. We're trying to get him to the room. Like, what'd you see? Where? He's holding himself back. Get to the closet. He's crying. He's like, where? Like, what do you know? And he points up. Nobody sees nothing. She's like, she's right there. She's right there. And ain't nobody seen nothing. But everybody swears they at least seen a little girl in the white dress in that building.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit.
Put that in my face. I was all sniffing else. What does it smell like?
Oh, that was funny.
That
Yeah.
shit's scary as fuck.
That is crazy, bro.
that's-
That they all seen it.
That
You know
it's
what I'm saying?
So
always,
crazy.
It was either a little boy in white or a little girl in white. It was always
Yeah.
someone little in white.
Uh-huh.
Like it could have been a little boy, a little
That's
girl.
all
But I seen a little girl in a dress. That's a little like.
Yes.
And it's not just like a.
and
like
it's hard like to think about it, bro, because like if multiple people say it,
how do you deny it?
Yeah, how do you deny it? Exactly. You
But
know
then
what I mean?
there's
If most
also that
people
thing-
See it, how do you deny it?
There's
I
also
deny it easily.
like how like the placebo effect. You ever heard of that?
The what?
Like some people think they're sick. They're sick. They're sick.
Oh,
They're like
yeah,
here,
yeah,
this will help you.
Yeah, yeah.
They fucking give them a Tic Tac. Like, oh, I feel better. I feel good. And there's a thing like mass hysteria. Y'all learned about that in the military? Like how people were like Chinese people back there in the Cold War. They're like
Heck yeah.
they're
Newton's laws of
they're
physics.
spy.
You push against them and they
Man,
push
shut
It's when
your ass
people
up. We're
when
not
people
talking
hear
about that.
something so many times, and they're always in that same area so many times, they begin to believe that they seen something.
kill.
So we don't know if it's something or
You're dark. What?
What you saying,
What is-
dude?
Nigga, he said kill, kill, kill.
He said,
hear-
well,
what?
so,
That's what we're taught, baby.
yeah,
That's what we're
in the
taught.
military, that's what we got.
Oh, I wasn't taught that, but I believe in killing too.
shoot first, ask questions later.
Yeah. Spray and pray.
To the chest, one on the head.
Two to the chest, one in the head. Yeah.
That's
Two in the
military
chest,
do.
one in the head. I come in her.
Off topic.
You what?
Did y'all seen that TikTok influencer that she was a makeup girl and
Oh, she got
she
shot.
up in there.
two to the
Yeah,
chest,
that
one to
dude,
the head.
that dude went over there and killed her,
Yeah.
bro.
In Mexico, yeah.
Live.
Live, she
On
was live,
bro.
But it was because she was on live waiting, because her friend told her there was someone's coming to drop you a gift off, because she's known for getting
Always
gifts and
bitches.
stuff like that. A guy comes
Sometimes
up,
hoes.
ask her, hey, are you Valeria, whatever. They're talking, she mutes it, because, and she mutes it, and she nods her head, and next thing you know, she crouches, two to the chest, one to the head.
It's fucking wild, bro.
But they said it was her ex-boyfriend because he was jealous that guys kept sending her stuff.
Fucking.
So I heard it was her best friend, the one
Set
that
it up, yeah.
the one that set it up, yeah.
But it was her best friend's the one that set it up, but her ex-boyfriend's the one that did it because he's a known gang leader there. And I'm like, shit, Mexico's crazy.
It is crazy, bro. It's fucking wild, bro. Like that's why, like,
We get it,
when I
motherfucker.
hear people saying like, "Hey, you know, I want to go and visit Mexico and stuff," I'm like, I mean, I got family there. Like, I actually have like legitimate family there, and I won't.
I'm my finger in your mouth.
So I heard well, what's your favorite or not what's your favorite? What's your most haunted experience you ever had?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The haunted experience I endured.
Yeah.
Endured.
Endured.
Endurance.
Endured.
John Deere.
One time I hit a deer.
John Deere Green.
I hit it on the pier.
No, it was a brand new truck. My boss bought me a brand new truck. I drove down the low. I hit a fucking deer.
Are you being for real?
Yeah, it's dead ass. Like, it was a brand new truck. I hit a deer on the side. It fucking fucked my truck up. I drove a Challenger for about a month.
That's not a.
Bro, that's not a
spiritual-
haunted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I felt spiritual. Felt lifted, bro. All
Oh
right.
shit.
All right. This might be the end of the podcast.
yeah.
Yeah, Loki might.
All right. I'm signing off. I'm Eric.
I'm signing off. I'm Johnny.
Adrian with the ass cast.
Johnny Joe.
Shorty.
I'm gonna go spend
Shorty.
time with the girls. Sorry,
That's
girls.
it.
I just wanna blow up and act stupid. Diamonds on my chain just to show them how I blew it. I just wanna leave my haters clueless. Give them a shout out. If it wasn't for them, I couldn't do this. I just wanna make it to the top. But until then, I guess I gotta get my ass a job. I don't really wanna have to do it. I don't really wanna work outside. I don't really wanna have to serve it. I don't really wanna deal with any lines. I don't really wanna have to prove it. I don't really wanna have to be on time. I don't really wanna have to do shit.